Live from the Warfield, this is the industry special.
I wasn't prepared for this.
Whatever.
Perfect. That's a perfect beginning.
Well, all right, guys. We have our first guest today.
Everybody, please welcome Larry Lebowski.
Really? You're a fucking prick, George. All right, Larry.
First guest, because if there was no Larry, there would be no podcast.
There would be no fucking podcast. That's true.
We had nowhere to go.
Say hello to the person listening, Larry.
Yeah, saying that. Larry, what do you do here? What do you do? Welcome.
I would be the head babysitter, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, that's just about fucking
easiest description.
Just about right, baby. Just about right.
Here at the Warfield, Larry's the house manager.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're an artist here and you need drugs, Larry is the guy.
No, that's what the runners
That's
are
what the
for.
runners.
Oh shit! How long you been here?
Since 1990.
Holy shit! Before I was born.
Coming up on 30.
I was a whole
Before I
5
was
years old.
Coming up on your 30-year anniversary here. Cheers to that.
Pretty much.
So I'm guessing the place has changed a shit
Oh, speaking
ton.
of, yeah, let's have a little toast. We're not having a Fernetter right now.
Okay.
Jeez.
But we got some
I didn't realize I had a beer here.
What is this? The Mexican lager?
Mexican lager, yeah.
Gigantes Mexican lager.
Yeah, the Giants
Cheers.
version.
And
Thank
Larry
you,
has
George.
himself a Mexican Coke.
Yeah, baby.
Cheers to
Coke.
Dexter. Cheers to Josh.
Cheers.
Boom.
Thank you for doing this, Larry.
Yeah, for reals. Thank you.
That sponge stinks.
So I'm guessing the place has changed a shit ton since you've started working here, yeah?
More or less, and now the changes seem to be like they're actually letting me get some shit done in here.
Yeah.
So, we swapped out all the chairs up there for human-sized chairs that are comfortable.
Oh,
and
shit.
How long ago was that?
2 years ago, I think.
Oh, so probably right before I got here.
Oh,
Yeah, did the entire balcony. Got new carpet coming hopefully soon.
Oh, yeah.
How long has this
That'll be
carpet
nice.
been here?
That'll be so nice.
Since AEG took over, so 2008.
Yikes.
Ooh. Didn't
Gotta
you
be
guys
some
get a new
funky
board,
carpet
too?
right there.
Like a new mixing board sound?
Oh, we just got lights, actually.
Oh,
No, they had the lights.
Lights.
We just went from the par cans that we've had for
Yeah.
20, 30 years to an actual
fuck.
moving light package.
There we
with
go.
Real, like 250,000 probably worth of moving lights and gear and everything else.
I got to tell you,
Shit.
the artists have been taking advantage of it lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's dope as fuck.
There's some cool lights going
fucking
on here
dope.
lately.
Oh, yeah. Anybody that's come in here before
Yeah.
walks in here and goes, holy shit, where did that come from? You know?
Fuck with it. I fuck with it. Any changes coming?
New speakers or
Anything?
No, the line array, and the only thing you would really do to that would maybe get the smaller version, but we don't need it.
Yeah.
It's the house is spec'd. Like, if you don't sound good in here, you either shouldn't be on stage or you need a new sound.
we need more sound.
We need more sound.
So play
Yeah, no, if you sound bad in this building, your sound guy should be mixing drinks.
or
you have no talent.
Send them to us.
Send
damn
them
it.
to us.
Yeah, or they have no talent. That's
Yeah.
the only other. But other than that, it's not easy to sound bad in here.
I feel it.
That's what's up.
All right. Shit.
Everybody wants to go to a concert and hear everything. So
Yeah.
Unless you're like Joe Bonamassa and you come trade out my PA for your PA and take all the bass out of the house.
Whoa. Is that
Other
what
than
happened?
that,
Yikes.
George, you got a question?
Damn, Joe. How do you do that?
nothing like a guitar show you can't hear anything on.
we have some questions that we'd like to ask. I figure like we may as well just start with the strangest one. What's the strangest? I know you may or may not actually be the person that's capable of getting things when an artist asks for things, but you probably get asked a lot anyway. What's the strangest thing that an artist has ever asked you for?
That's a tough one. Yeah, I'll ask for. I mean, I've had artists come in and tell me they needed their throat shot up. Can I get them like a rock doc?
What?
Which is always a little weird.
I don't even know what that.
I need
I don't
some
even know
help.
what that means.
Please
Yeah,
elaborate.
we weren't really sure what they were talking about either. Right? Like,
It's the tenderloin. Everybody knows what the rock doc is.
well, yeah, that's a whole nother rock doc. That's like the George Clinton rock doc.
When the funk hits the fan.
Yeah, man.
Yikes. Fuck.
Like, oh wait, hang on, let me run out back for you, George. We got that. That's funny. Like they used to ask for all kinds of like bizarre shit. When I first started, there was writers would have like all kinds of weird drugs and shit like that because you could sort of get away with it. Now it's come back around. Actually, there's like weed, all kinds of weed stuff on there now since it's legal. They're like, can you go to the store and get us?
They ask you for that shit?
Yeah, the runners or sometimes
Wow.
when they advance the show, sometimes like literally that's the most important for some of those guys. It's like, we're flying in. We need
my
weed.
fix,
Like,
baby. Get me my fix.
yeah, I used to get calls like, can you just make sure whoever picks them up from the airport has like a bag for them or something?
I guess that's why people come to San Francisco first.
That's true.
Yeah,
I
you
can
know.
see that.
When they first stop on the West Coast
start
tour.
the tour.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Let's go see Larry.
So you say
I mean-
that's. I've heard you say that like 3 times. Advance the show. What does that mean? Advance the show.
Well, usually their production guy will get on with my production manager and figure out what they need coming in, which would be rider stuff for backstage, gear, everything from when they're going to show up and park and how many people we need to load them in to, how many towels you need.
It's like all the pre-shit that they need. All right.
Everything that we can have in advance to make it easier when they get here.
Okay.
Especially the drugs.
Especially the fucking drugs.
Hey, we
Don't
always
stop.
we always
You can move
prefer
it if you
that
want to.
doesn't like get into that they don't put that stuff in. I've always said my general thing is please don't put your felonies in writing.
Yeah.
Touche.
It's true.
Seriously.
Don't text them to me. Don't email them to me. Find the runner and speak.
I mean, you guys' questions are more Warfield related, so I'll let you guys go ahead.
We'll hit something. Let's
All right.
Mix it up.
Mix it up. All right. Let me see what throw at you. All right, Larry.
Wide-ranging interview with
You're
Larry
on death row.
Lebowski.
What's your last meal right before they go chop your head off or whatever's happening?
Bastille Day.
Yeah. 1730.
Hit it with the random shit. Okay.
That's a good question. Something that would be really messy for them to clean up.
Just
fuck their whole day up, huh?
Pretty much.
Medium rare Chateaubriand and prune juice.
Yeah, something I could projectile vomit across
just
the room.
instantly. Shit.
Okay.
Like one final fuck you.
Yeah.
You go out.
I could see that.
Take that. I'm leaving it on the walls.
If you could snap your fingers right now.
Blowfish maybe? I don't know. So I could,
Blowfish.
so I could die right then in
Right
front of him and be
there.
like, ah,
Fuck you, guy.
fuck you cut it wrong, bye.
If you could snap your fingers and change one thing about the Warfield tonight, what would it be?
Oh shit.
Us.
Yeah.
Fuck out.
Peace.
No more podcast.
Probably get rid of that construction site so I could actually put a line of people down the damn street
The
again.
one. Yeah. I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been
You know,
fucking annoying.
yeah.
park everything I need to and all the basic shit.
Oh shit. Speaking of things that are kind of fucking annoying.
Useful space.
What crowd has made you the angriest out of all the crowds you've worked with? I'm sure there are a ton of them, man.
They all have their own stuff.
Would you
like,
live it?
different
Fucking
Idiosyncrasies.
strangle.
Usually stupidity is what gets me the angriest. So that
Yeah.
would probably put it in that like insane clown posse realm stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Got some juggalos coming through.
Yeah,
We've
nothing
had
like
that?
having the cops call me to go like your crowd's throwing M80s at the police cars.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
We're
what's
about to
happened?
we're about to bring in the entire Tenderloin
actually-
precinct to start slapping the shit out of them. I'm like, oh, this is great.
That shit's
Please
happened?
stop selling them M80s, Larry.
It wasn't us, man.
It was number one on the list. I had to do it. With Chinatown.
I did manage to get them banned from here, so I don't have to deal with that
Yo,
anymore.
really?
So how many
The
fireworks?
juggalos? ICP?
Dude, we would have to come and basically put a condom on this place because they throw that
Yo.
crap everywhere. So just
Damn.
cover it in plastic
That's
so they can throw
crazy.
that friggin' Fago out at everyone. Oh my god!
Holy shit.
I mean, I've never
fucking
been
nasty.
That sounds
that
disgusting.
many people who are proud of the fact that they're fucking brain dead.
Yeah,
sounds
that's
disgusting.
wild.
Like, so yeah, that can be rough.
Yeah.
K-pop,
That's what I was thinking. The
You know,
K-pop
like,
crowd.
because
That Monster X,
every
baby?
single one of those kids are like the whiniest.
Yeah.
Bitch, moan. Like, oh, you wronged me. I'm going on social media and telling the world that the Warfield made me be third in line instead of first.
It seems like the
Oh, they
lines-
wouldn't let me sleep in the Tenderloin for
Right.
2 days. I'm like, fuck you. I'm sorry. I don't want to see your face on my milk when I'm eating cereal. Fucking come back on the day of the show.
Yeah, it seems like the lines are the worst with them. They're always like, it's before the show even happens. It's like the
Well,
pain in the ass with them.
They're not happy unless they're bitching about something. That's what,
wild.
like, good God, just go out there and have fun. Like, don't come out there and just
enjoy it.
every time you see me, I got something else you want to
Yeah,
complain
wild.
about, and then like, okay, and then the next person's got to complain about the same thing. At least get together and do it, at once.
When the parents come up to you.
Consolidate your complaints.
Parents yelling at me that their
Yep.
kid can't be further up in the line. I'm like,
Fuck.
First come, first served. What do you?
my thing
that's
now
not
is
Larry's
like
law.
I'm yelling back at the parents, like,
Right.
well, you let your kid sit out here in Market Street and she's 12. Like, you want me to call
Exactly.
CPS?
It's like
For
common,
real,
it's like
seriously.
common
For real.
sense
That's the
is thrown out of the
It's a
fucking
way.
way.
K-pop show, parents.
Yeah,
It's
like,
really weird.
my God, it's already
What
bad
the
enough they're
fuck?
paying like an extra $150 to run past and high five the band at the
High
end.
touch. Come on,
High
Josh.
touch.
High touch, baby.
But
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
the
really
silliest
touch.
thing.
Because you might mess up the makeup. Don't really touch them.
No, you get to touch, but just the hand.
They have like hand sanitizer and shit.
Are
right?
they wearing,
Yeah,
like,
some of them
shiny
sit there with
gloves?
like
Like,
a little
the
Purell
whole
thing. Once in a while,
time.
they got gloves. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's just wild.
That's
little
insane.
kids are like crying that they get to high five these guys. It's the most
Like,
bizarre.
fuck.
They really live for that shit.
Yeah, oh my God. Thank God my niece doesn't like that crap.
Yeah. Fuck.
I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like if I have daughters and they're into that type
Good
of
luck.
stuff.
You're a nerd too, so they're gonna get into it, man.
You know what I mean?
Sorry.
Take the computer and just
Sorry.
throw it out the window.
Yeah. No internet
They'll find
until
a
you're
way.
26.
Yeah.
They'll
When
find
it's
a
too
way.
late.
Yeah, now my niece asked me if I could get her Khaled tickets. I was like, okay, you might be going kind of in the right direction.
Is that coming soon?
No, I was up in
Oh.
Portland like a couple months ago.
Oh,
shit.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it already came through here.
Ah.
Well, it was a Civic show, so bigger than this.
Can you remember one artist where you had to work the show and you wish you didn't have to work? You could have just been a fan in the crowd.
Oh.
Well, tons of them.
Yeah, but I say probably a lot. It's a lot. I
What's
wish
the
I
fir-
wasn't working. I
Yeah.
was
and
sitting on the
What's the
line.
What's the first one that comes to your mind?
I mean, I don't really mind working generally.
Yeah.
So, because I can, but being able to actually just walk away and not have to do anything
Yeah.
unless the show is always nice. So, that was stuff like Johnny Cash, James Brown.
That's dope. Yeah.
You know.
I know. We all had a little fun at the Empire Strips Back.
Yeah,
That was fucking fun.
That was a really good
That
show.
was dope.
Yeah.
These once I realized, like, I don't actually really have to do anything.
Yeah,
At
it's
this
like-
point, I sat over at the bar and took
Yep.
pictures. I was like, oh,
Nice.
We were right
this
there
is
with
cool.
you.
They're not going to hassle me for taking pictures. I'm going to sit
Exactly.
here and take a bunch of these.
That shit was dope. It was real fun.
I was
That
so
was a fun
jealous. I was
show.
like, damn.
I know,
wish
right?
could fucking take pictures.
Just to take a bunch of these.
I took a few
I
shots.
got tons of pictures if you want them.
Yeah, I think you emailed me a
That's
video or something.
yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, the Jabba the Hutt thing was crazy.
Yep.
That was fun.
Smooth Criminal one.
Smooth. This whole thing was
With
fun.
the-
Han and the
Solo.
Wookiee dancing.
Yeah,
that was
right.
killing
Yeah,
me.
that shit was
Yeah.
fun. That whole show was good.
Yeah,
It was
shit,
actually
that
really
was
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully
I was
that
fine
comes
with not
back.
making any money that night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I just keep telling them, like, there's no reason we shouldn't do that every year on May the 4th.
Dude, right?
Seriously.
real.
Fuck with that.
You know, what the
And they're
hell?
from Australia, weren't they?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're in, like,
Yeah.
the Star Wars geekiest
Yeah.
spot on the planet.
Yeah.
So, like, my God,
Exactly.
feel free. Just bring it
fucking-
in here.
You could do a
in
whole
here.
weekend of that, or 3 days,
I mean, for real.
We'd sell
3,
too.
4th, and the 5th.
It'd
Yeah.
be nice.
You'd probably have, like, lightsaber battles and stuff out
Exactly.
here.
Yeah.
you know.
The line outside would be K-pop-esque, except they probably wouldn't be complaining all the nonsense.
They'd be camping out for all
Probably in
3 shows.
Wookiee outfits. They'd be warm at least.
Yeah.
So the
No,
little
and don't you
K-pop
still have a
kids wearing
Wookiee
tights.
jacket? And
Yeah.
yeah,
The guy never came back. I don't understand. Like,
Oh,
he
he
called me
left
the
his
next
Wookiee
day
jacket.
freaking out, and then he's
Really?
still sitting in there.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
I got- I got
actually have the
ushers that
same
wanted-
jacket.
Damn.
Yeah, I got ushers at one end. Like, one of them put a note on it already. Like, please, can I have it?
How long do you have to wait before you can just like
Yeah.
trash it?
30 days usually.
Oh,
I mean,
shit,
I don't
okay.
have to. That's
Yeah.
just me
Yeah.
being nice.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. What is the weirdest thing you've had to confiscate? Like the weirdest fucking. I know you get knives
Probably
and shit
sex
all the
toys
He
time.
was
or
talking
some
about
shit.
ICP. That
Yeah.
St.
Yeah,
Cloud
there
Posse
was
crowd.
some, like,
Some Fago.
no, there was some sex toys wise. There was some giant double-headed something thing that
What
somebody
show?
tried to bring in here for something. We were like, actually, she had 3 or 4. It was like a bag of dildos.
What was she doing?
Was it even show appropriate?
No.
Yeah,
Was
that's
it
what I'm wondering.
random,
Yeah, like
huh?
what
I
the
think
fuck?
it just maybe happened to be in her backpack. I don't know. We're
Ladies
like,
and gentlemen, Rodriguez.
they call me over and I'm like, they're like, what do you want to do about these? I was like, I don't want to see
I
those.
don't want
Yeah.
to touch them.
Like, I don't want to touch them. Just look at some coat check, man.
Go check.
It's like,
Random
you know,
coats.
Coat
Put it in
check,
random
man.
coats and
Of
coat
course,
check.
like, you look at a bag of dildos and the first thing's like, well, tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, right. And then you're like, ah, fuck,
But,
I take that
um,
though.
never mind.
I'm like, yeah, put that in coat check, please. We don't really need that out on the floor tonight.
Yeah.
That's all the paperwork I need, like, slapped with dick.
put it at the merch table.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Slightly
All right,
used.
I have a question.
Beat
So-
me with a giant dildo. I don't know what to do.
That's Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hack you up
Not
with a
in
hatchet hair.
long time though.
Yeah.
Hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Hit
That's
him.
right.
So us being in San Francisco, the most like dog friendly city in the world, I only see dogs in here that are real need to be dogs.
Absolutely.
Often people try to come in and bring their little Yorkie in.
All the time, but emotional support doesn't get you into this kind of place.
There
Oh,
we go. That's what I'm talking
Okay.
about.
Emotional
Okay.
support.
That's what I'm
Emotional
talking
support
about.
dogs.
Yeah.
Will get you a seat on a plane or
Or an Uber.
or it'll get you around your lease. But as
Not
far
in the Warfield.
as there's service dogs and there's support dogs.
Yeah.
Like if you want to come in here, it has to be a service animal, which means it actually performs some kind of function.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had some chick show up a month ago with a 2-month-old puppy and had like the little card and tried to tell me it was a service animal. And I was like, first of all, you probably killed that thing bringing it to the tenderloin.
Well,
Just saying.
Immune system is done.
If you let it touch the ground out there, you might as well just kill it now.
if you can't handle the 2-hour
He's like,
concert,
yeah,
you
do me a
probably
favor
shouldn't
here.
be
Write this down. Parvo. Now go to Google and go home and cry.
It's a wrap for doggy.
Yeah, like it's fucked up, man. Like you shouldn't do that.
All right.
2 months
So
old.
yeah, like if I get it if it's a seizure dog or you're
Yeah.
blind or something, but it's also a dick move to bring your
Yeah,
dog to a
seriously.
show because it's way too loud for
Yeah.
a dog. I don't care. Everybody's stock answer is, "Oh, I take him everywhere." Well, your dog's your dog. Your dog loves you, and your dog's going to try and put up with that shit for
Yeah.
you. But it doesn't make it comfortable, and your dog isn't going to look up at you and go, "Hey, man, this sucks."
Your dog's
do
not
this,
going
man.
to
It's just
understand
gonna
why those
duck
strangers
and
are.
lay down at your feet
Yeah,
and
he's like,
pretend, try and pray it's over soon.
Yeah.
It's not going to understand why all these strangers keep bumping into its face for the
Yeah,
last
exactly.
3 hours.
So, to me, a lot that's just selfish to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Same thing like trying to bring your infant to a hippie show. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like
you really
the-
think like that kid's lungs are gonna be able to make it through? Not to mention, the sound's already way too loud for a kid anyway. Like those
As
little
it should
headphones
be.
They
don't
put
really.
those big old headphones
They
on.
don't work.
They don't do anything
Yeah.
till you're like 3 though.
Yeah.
Like I talked to the hearing people about it because I was trying to figure out, don't I give them plugs with phones, like, and they're like, until they're like 3, the vibration's screwing it up anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Damn.
I just thought about it.
You try and explain that to people, and they're like, "Oh, I take my kid to, all kinds."
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's Actually, that's the CPS line is for those people generally, because when they're out front, like, who do we have to talk to get my baby inside? I'm like, CPS.
Yeah.
Would you like me to call him?
Nice.
Got the number right here?
Yeah, like I can get him over here.
Damn, that's funny. So, I
That's
think
usually like Coyote Vapor Trail. As soon as you say that, gone.
done. Done.
I'll just leave the baby in the car. We'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just go out and check on him once in a
Every
while.
few
like,
minutes,
oh.
leave the window crack.
No ins
He'll
and
be fine.
outs. No ins and
He'll be
outs.
fine.
Yeah. Put
That's
him back
funny.
there with the cat.
That means you were definitely here when I came to my first concert, Damian Marley. I was
Oh,
like
yeah.
12 and I fell asleep because it was secondhand smoke fucked me up. I was up there.
Oh, yeah.
Up there in
Up
the
in the
balcony.
corner with no
Yep,
air
with
movement.
my uncle, and I was watching. I was like, "Oh man."
Hell, I
I'm
might have talked
12.
to your uncle that
Probably.
night.
I was
dude.
like,
It's possible.
Fuck.
When he
just
was
fell
12, he
asleep.
looked like he was like,
I was just
20.
gone, dude.
He had a whole
Fucking
beard.
Done.
No mustache.
5'9".
No mustache.
No
Yeah, no,
mustache.
back then when I was doing security, I was part of like why are you unconscious? Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, right. Just enough there, like, I don't know, man.
They always freak me out. People that bring their the little kids to hippie shows and reggae shows.
Yeah.
And just like leave them.
It,
Like, I used to
No,
find, I used to like
happens,
Don't
find
leave your baby
random
ever.
children like
This is
at
not
the,
a
at the
playground.
Fillmore one night. We found 2 of them like sleeping at the end of the bench, and I sat there for 20 minutes, couldn't find anybody that
shit.
knew who these fucking kids were. Meanwhile, there's like 12 idiot hippies
Yeah.
around them with giant joints, and I'm like, all right, kids, come to medical at least. And took an hour before anybody even asked about these kids, and I was just like, for fuck's sake,
Damn,
really? You
dude.
walked away from like one of them was 7, one of them was 9. Like you just walked away and
Yeah.
left them and checked on them an hour later, and then you weren't even really that freaked out that they were gone.
oh shit.
I'll just go to Lost and Found.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I don't remember what show it was.
It's hanging
but
in the closet.
remember we saw a kid doing math
Next to the
homework?
massive double-headed
That was the
dildos.
K-pop show.
Was that was a Monster X show. There was a kid doing
Yeah.
math homework,
Oh,
just
yeah.
chilling.
The whole
show. Did
Like he
not
came
give a
with his
fuck.
younger sister or
He's
something,
like,
right?
"Fuck it, I got homework. I got
Yeah.
That's
class
kind of
tomorrow,
cool. Like,
motherfucker."
you go down there and scream, I'm going to sit up here and get my shit done.
Yeah, he's like, "Fucking shut up."
I like that.
That means somebody paid for his ticket
Yep.
for him to do
Sit there and do
nothing.
that.
Supervise.
That's wild.
Hey,
Hey,
How's it
mom,
supervised?
Mom and Dad paid
It's
for
doing
his tickets.
That's
so
what I'm
they
saying.
didn't- So
He
they
don't
didn't
give a
have to
fuck.
come.
He got more than just a ticket to Monster X for doing that shit. I guarantee you.
Trust me, it was well worth.
He got a
whatever.
parental bonus. I guarantee
He
you.
got a Game
Whatever
Boy.
they paid him, it was worth it to not have to sit through that shit for them. I guarantee it. That stuff's
shit.
horrible.
Shit.
You ever had any like real difficult artists?
Are you serious?
Yes, Dexter.
Tons of them.
Jesus.
I can't
Can-
really go into too many specifics.
Can you
on
tell
that
a story
stuff,
without telling the name, dropping the name of the artist?
What's the question?
Difficult artists.
Oh, I was gonna ask that. Okay, cool.
There's
Cool.
lots of those. I don't know how to do it without actually.
Here you go,
throwing
Billy D.
anybody under the bus.
Colt 45.
Billy D. Collier over here.
The first rule: you can never have enough Colt 45. The
Axel.
second rule:
For real?
Axel.
Don't forget
Yeah,
the first
there you
rule.
go.
That's actually.
Everyone knows he's a giant pain in the ass, so that's not going to come as a shock.
Yeah.
that's true.
But like watching the first Guns N' Roses before their big first tour, they did that warm-up show here, and he was dicking around, and Bill basically threatened him to get on the stage. It was kind of funny. Yeah, 2 hours after his stage time. That stuff,
Really?
like the Divas thing, gets a little
Oh,
old.
what an asshole.
Axl Rose is the dude that talks about everybody posing and then just stands there and poses for his whole concert while singing the song.
Just kick
Oh,
his
yeah.
ass out.
Just
What
like
a
Showed up 2 hours after doors and still wanted to sound check. I had,
that guy.
I had a line of
shit.
people that went entirely around the building screaming and pitching, and we're like, "Sorry, Axel says you can't come in yet."
The warm-up act says you can't come in yet.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh shit. What was let's see.
That's like a Lauryn Hill style story.
Hey, fuck you.
Oh, do
Lauryn
you have
Hill's
any Lauryn
another
Hill
one,
stories?
yeah.
Fuck you guys. I like Lauryn Hill.
I do too, but she is
I hear
She's hard to deal
terrible.
with.
crazy as fuck.
I hear
That shit
terrible
insane.
stories about her.
Really?
My
Yeah.
friend was on the road with her for a long
Fuck.
time. Like she's way high maintenance.
Ah.
And then
If she even shows up,
if
right?
you look at what she's got on that stage, it's almost like doing sound for her is like damage control. It's not
Oh shit.
mixing. It's just so much crap. Unless you have a giant stage, there's so much shit
Is
piled
there?
on top of each other in there.
Damn.
She has that weird like circle of wedges around it. It's just
Yeah.
everything with her is a problem.
Speaking of weird or bad shows, what is a recent memory the worst show you had to work, like sound wise or just
Sound wise,
performance
more
wise?
sound.
No
Yeah.
sound.
Performance wise or anything like that.
well, like sound wise, there's stuff like that Bonamassa show. I mean, for someone who's super anal about his sound supposedly, and like guitar this and that, and we need our own PA and yada yada. Their PA sounded way worse than ours. And
Just the
it's
one-
not spec to the house, so it's
Yeah.
just random shoving it up there like the old days, and
Yikes.
trying to mix to it. And then he doesn't like any bass by him. I guess he doesn't like the
What?
vibrations or something. So the only
Makes
place in
him
the
feel bad.
only place in the house that had any bass was like the very top back of the
fuck?
balcony, which was absurd. So all
Yeah.
2 nights of people bitching about the sound, and I'm like, well, hey,
That's his
he ruined
experience.
our sound.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's what
Like
he
he brought
wanted.
this in. He brought his sound guy, and this is what they want for
Yeah.
their sound. This makes him happy.
Yeah, fuck that.
I agree. I think it sucks. But
You paid for his ticket. That's what
Yeah,
you're
I
getting,
mean,
For
motherfucker.
real. This is the
Damn.
Bonamassa sound experience.
Yeah.
like,
Fucking-
he should have just played the Fox. It already sounds shitty in there.
Does sound pretty bad in there.
It does
Never
sound
been.
pretty good.
I've never been.
There's spots
Don't.
that sound good, but yeah, if you get under the balcony, it is depressing as
Yeah.
hell.
You got to get like
and-
right in the middle of the mezzanine,
Ew.
like kind of front and center.
I'm
Yeah,
cool.
there's a few spots like even the soundboard's up under, so there's just nothing.
Yeah.
They don't have delays. All they need are delays. They put some curtains and stuff in to eat up some of the bounce, but there's nothing under
Yeah.
that. The balcony's huge,
Mm.
so there's this huge under
Yeah.
spot, and it's just like whoa, 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 whoa.
Just bouncing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who's playing in there and what they do. There's only so much you can actually do for that.
No,
It looks pretty.
Yes.
All right, I got a crazy one.
Hit him, man.
Are you a subscriber to any conspiracy theories like
Ooh, baby.
moon landing and JFK and the Illuminati and aliens and all that type of stuff? Anything?
We got a lot of that at the Regency, but I don't know about here.
I mean, I'm sure there's way, way, way more behind everything than we actually know on tons of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
Definitely.
sure that warehouse with like the Ark of the Covenant and everything is there somewhere. You know,
There we go.
The engine that runs on water and gets you 150
Yeah.
miles a liter. You know, all that shit's in there somewhere. So yeah, that overall, you know, no, I hope to God the moon landing was real. I touched that little moon rock at the Smithsonian, man.
I did it, man. I need to believe, baby.
I still believe.
Let me believe.
This shit better not have come out of the desert. I stood in line, man.
So speaking of Smithsonian, where are you from, Larry?
Ooh.
DC.
Uh-oh.
Let's hear about that. How was growing up in DC?
We got two of them here.
It was good. It was interesting. Like the
DC
music
in the
scene used to be
house?
pretty good back there.
The Chitlin Circuit.
You say Chitlin Circuit?
Mm-hmm.
In the bag.
You're such a Negro.
That's what it's called, baby. I didn't name it. I was born into it.
Shit,
You
man,
were born in-
the P-Funk guys used to call me Chocolate City.
Chocolate City.
Once they found out I was from DC, they're like, "Oh shit, Chocolate City, what's up,
Yeah.
baby?"
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh, shit.
You miss
It
it?
was
You think you'll ever go back?
I go back once in a blue moon to visit, but I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine living back there. I go back there and I just like, oh yeah, this is fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Especially in this whole like Trump thing. I don't want to be near that shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get as far away as you can.
Yeah.
This is it.
This
Yeah,
is
pretty much.
Pretty
like-
much it. Yeah.
Physically and everything
Emotionally.
else. Yes.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, I try not to go east if I can help it. Although,
Yeah.
I need to get back there and go check on my dad, I guess. But yeah.
Is he in DC or is he like a suburb of DC?
He's like Silver Spring, so right outside.
What's
Same,
here?
like
Here,
same place
Silver
we
Springs.
Northwest. It's like it's in Maryland. It's in Montgomery County, but it's got a metro stop. Is it the same house you grew up in?
No. But DC, spring and fall are nice. Winter and summer are horrible. Weather-wise,
I love the winter. I love snow days.
Snow days, yeah, but that whole like humid, bone-chilling.
Yeah.
It's the same problem in the cold as the hot. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, in the summer, breathing to me is not enough exercise to work up a full sweat.
I feel
Like I want to have to actually do something.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
or like you pour sweat the second you get out of the shower. I'm like, this is just fucking
My,
wrong.
my boy from Berkeley went to DC for a couple weeks, and he went August. And he was staying in Georgetown. He took a shower in the afternoon because he'd been walking around all day. He's standing there like, he said he was in his towel ironing his shirt. He was like, why am I still wet? He's like, because you in DC.
Pretty much, yeah. It just switches from water to sweat.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit doesn't evaporate, man. It's like, oh yeah.
Go near the water in Georgetown. It'll wisp off.
All right. Since
Yeah.
you're from DC, George has something called the white trash triple threat. On the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about this.
Oh, did you? You told him?
We talked about this.
So what is what?
The Eastern Shore.
Have you ever seen a person? What is it? Shooting up heroin,
No, it was smoking meth.
smoking meth,
No, it was a
shooting
meth problem,
fireworks.
fireworks, and a bald
and a
eagle.
bald eagle on the
eagle.
same day.
Eastern Shore, Maryland Eastern Shore.
Yeah, downtown DC, sure.
Just a normal day. No problem, motherfucker.
There's
All right.
actually in DC.
I mean, hell, I
there's-
saw the mayor smoke crack in DC. What
yeah,
the fuck?
the
Oh,
bitch
shit.
set me up. In,
We were just talking about Rashida the other day. Wish I bought that shirt. They had this shirt, man. They had all these shirts that came out, but they had one that was like Rashida standing in this convertible Mercedes with all this bling, and it just said like "the bitch set me up." Yeah, it was fucking
Nice.
beautiful. I was so bummed I didn't buy one of those.
I would have bought two. There's
Oh, shit.
in DC. There's this spire where every 4 to 6 years, bald eagles will come and nest and lay eggs and start a family.
Oh, that's dope.
That's near the
Yeah, there's
botanical
some,
gardens.
Some spots where there's some bald eagles trippy like in there.
They put cameras up there now, so you can sign
that's
into
cool.
the park website and look at
Oh,
them
that's
24
cool.
hours a day.
That's cool.
Watch
That's
the
real
little
cool.
bald eagle kids cheep, cheep, cheep.
Yeah,
So
they
y'all
weren't
have
that,
bald
they weren't that
eagles.
smart when I lived there.
And
but-
we have seagulls.
Yeah, we have seagulls.
yeah,
We have
oh,
seagulls too.
We got tenderloin pigeons. That's a whole.
Tenderloin.
Flying rats
A
for real.
two-toed
Some of the hardest
Pigeon.
pigeons you'll ever see.
Yeah, like a pigeon that'll fuck your ass up.
Yeah.
A pigeon with black flesh.
Speaking of,
feathers.
is our buddy still out hanging off on the marquee out there?
Oh yeah.
There's a what?
We should name him.
Yeah.
What happened?
There's a dead pigeon just hanging up on the marquee
He
outside.
got stuck.
Yo,
he got
what?
stuck in the mesh out there, and then the other pigeons were like pecking at him.
Oh,
That was
no.
great. Like,
Just end him. That's what they were
yeah,
doing.
Yeah,
They were
I
just
don't know if they were
end
trying to
him.
put him out of his misery or just like.
He ain't going nowhere.
I was kind of hoping they just eat him and it would
Yeah.
be gone, but
Nah, he's just chilling. They just needed to end his
still
suffering.
see him up there. It's great. Then you get the genie lift. I tried to get it with the ladder, couldn't reach it, and like swatted at it with this pole. Wouldn't move. I'm like,
Nothing was happening.
was afraid it was just going to explode into this gross thing of feathers and
Oh man.
gnarly bugs or something. I was like, yeah, I'm not hitting that anymore.
Fuck. Yep, we're leaving.
Call
I mean,
CPS.
who's got a who's got a flamethrower?
SPCA.
Fucking Elon Musk and shit.
Anybody got a
Flamethrowers.
Dyson? I need a Dyson.
Yeah, I need a big Dyson.
Fucking stupid.
Shop back.
Yeah, have to be a big shop vac.
Yeah.
Man.
No
All the
shit.
extensions.
Oh man.
All right.
Little
Favorite
grinder.
movie?
Favorite movie.
Blazing Saddles.
Ah, that's a good one.
Interesting. I fuck with it.
When Larry is not at the Warfield, Larry prefers to.
Not be at the Warfield.
That is as much of an answer as we need.
Eat breakfast, maybe.
Not be in the Tenderloin.
That's all we
maybe?
need. Yeah,
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the
not
fuck
being
out of the
Tenderloin.
tenderloin. I feel it.
Oh my God.
What was the last book that you finished?
Do you read?
I constantly.
Good. Love it.
The last one.
Do you read books or do you read periodicals?
Books mostly. And I now figured out like I can go hit like the library on my iPad, and now I don't even have to go get actual books.
shit.
There you go.
So,
There
You
you
seem
go.
like, to be honest, you seem like you would have already had a Kindle. You seem like a Kindle kind of guy.
I never really wanted to have to read on the screen, but now I'm used to it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, the backlit thing is nice.
That's
you
true.
know.
There's something so nice
But
just
I
flipping pages.
like books, like
Yeah.
actual books.
Yeah,
I
flipping
prefer
a
the- I feel the
page,
texture, the smell of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
sound
know
of
it.
the.
You know, now
Okay.
like
It's
very
my
cathartic.
eyes starting to go a little
Yeah,
bit.
like, fuck it. Just
No,
technology, baby.
yeah, my folks said the same thing. But sorry, what was the last book that you finished?
I think I got about 30 pages left in one called Bloody Sunday or something like that. It's
All right.
Is it fiction or nonfiction?
mostly fiction.
Same here. I feel it.
Trying to, escape reality at this point.
Yeah.
You're in the Tenderloin, baby.
Yeah, and I got enough nonfiction in my life.
Talking,
Yeah.
talking about the Rock Doctor, you really want to escape reality.
Yeah, Christ, if I want
Opposite of Tinder.
depressing nonfiction, I'll turn on CNN.
Yeah.
Fiction. It's fiction.
Fuck.
So yeah, lots of what I just read some like Jack Reacher stuff. Anything that I like shit that you can just put down and pick back up at
Mhm.
any
Just
point.
jump
and,
into
like if I have to drop it in the middle of the paragraph and go do something and come back, it's not a problem.
Yeah, I feel it.
That's how I like to get on with my video games.
Mm-hmm.
Were you ever a video game guy? Arcades or anything back in the day?
Arcades, oh my god, yeah.
What was your
Eat all the
thing?
quarters.
It was your
You walk
genre.
in the arcade, where you going?
It used to be like Asteroids and Defender.
Yes.
I could
Galaga
sit
was
on
my
the-
shit.
Galaga. I could
Galaga
sit
was
on.
my
I used to be
shit.
able to sit on like Asteroid machine or a Defender machine for like an hour on a quarter.
Were you a
Yeah.
Pac-Man
oh,
guy?
Shit, damn.
Pac-Man too.
Did you pinball?
I could just piss people off on Asteroids.
I used to just fly straight and just shoot.
Yeah,
That's all
get
you
it down
have
to
to
one
do.
rock and then just go
Yep.
100 miles an hour and take out the ships. And the other kids would be lined up, going like, "Are you ever gonna fucking finish, man?" I'm like,
Nah,
"Yeah, maybe."
I got
Maybe.
I'm good at this.
Yeah, go
I
buy
get
me
tired.
a candy bar or something.
Pole position was my shit too.
Pole position was
Yeah.
cool. Like all those driving games were just.
Yep.
Outrun.
I don't know why. Like driving, I was always any of those things. Driving games, the motorcycle games. I just get on and drop the hammer and
Oh, yeah.
go.
Paperboy.
hit
Did
it.
you ever play Paperboy?
I
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
hate
I love
Paperboy.
Paperboy.
I fucking hate Paperboy. I'm not even going to talk about
That game was
fuck
terrible.
that game.
I loved it.
Game's controls
controls!
were awful.
I used to really like
Intentionally
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl.
Oh,
That's what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
Bo Jackson. Josh.
Oh yeah.
Hit me.
Slow the fuck down.
Hard driving.
You don't slow down when you have a Colt 45.
He is for really big.
He is the commercial.
What was that little like handheld football game, like ColecoVision or something with the
Oh,
dashes?
the little. Oh
It
man.
was like little dashes, and
That
you
was
had
the
to
Bo
go
Jackson
up,
jump.
up and down.
It was
Isn't that
like
the-
it was like a watch, but it was just like
yeah, it was
I
like
know
this
what you're
little
talking
square
about.
box thing, and it was just like
The little Tiger games.
yeah,
Yeah.
you like go up and it was like
Yep.
three things, and you just up,
Yeah,
down, or
yeah.
Mhm.
I think that was the Bo Jackson.
Like, up.
My friend had
I
one.
used to never know how to play that. My brother was like just fucking killing it. I was like, I don't even understand this shit. This is lights.
My friend had the Bo Jackson one where you had it one way and it was football, and you turn it upside down the other way and it was baseball.
Oh yeah,
That's
that-
dope.
You could, like,
that
run-
thing was
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
dope.
that.
Yeah.
It took like 8 big D cell batteries. It weighed like 20 pounds. You had to play it on the desk with your index fingers because it was too heavy.
Yeah, you couldn't carry that thing.
Yeah.
Because you were only 6.
Did y'all ever play paper football? Where you
Yeah.
like
Oh,
on the
on the
table,
desk.
slide
Triangle?
the shit.
Every
yeah.
time we had
Yeah,
a
man.
substitute teacher.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
Like,
That was was a
I know.
life, yep.
Yo, if you hit me in the face, if you hit me in
Fucking you up, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit. Yeah.
Yep. Look away. Did you make it?
Get me in the eye, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Are there any artists that you hear now that you really want on this stage?
Ooh, I like that.
Lil Pump, man. His dreams come
Shabazz Palaces?
Yeah.
Shabazz Palaces would be dope at the Warfield.
I'd really like to get like Pearl Jam back in here again.
You're
Stuff
killing
like
me.
that, because those guys, they came up through here.
You're literally killing me. That'd be fucking dope.
They're probably professional as hell, too.
Yeah, that shit's like
Fuck.
they're on. Like that would be fun. I was trying, before he died, I was trying to get my booking agents to get me Don Rickles,
Ooh.
I don't even know who that is.
old school
Name's familiar, though.
comedian.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
casino manager from Casino.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He's like an insult
angry
comic.
bald dude that
Mhm.
pissed off at everybody. But
Mad case of short, man.
he was one of the,
That was a hell of a show.
he had it right. You fuck with everybody, no one can get mad.
Yeah.
Speaking of comedians, we had Joe Coy here. That was at the beginning of the year, right?
I was gone for
That
the
was a-
show.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a really
Gone.
good 3 days.
6
I was mad.
sold out shows.
I was
It was
so
supposed to-
mad.
Now, he said that was a record. Is that actually a record? 6 sold out shows? He kept saying that
Yeah.
every night. Yeah, I sold out 6 years. I'm
Maybe for comedy.
Oh, yeah. I feel like the Grateful Dead sold out every time they
Yeah, I
played
was
it.
gonna say
They
that
were like, what,
the
like
Dead did a
400
10-day run
times?
or something. And, Jerry sold out everything he ever did in here.
Mm. Oh,
Um,
speaking of good shows, your favorite show you've had here that you run here, the best thing you've ever run, your crown jewel
that's a tough one.
I say it's
so
Right,
far.
Larry's
Maybe.
good at his job.
So far.
Johnny Cash at the Fillmore, I would put up there.
All right.
Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Soundgarden, that was fun shit.
Oh, you're fucking me up, dude. Fucking me up.
I mean that
No,
shit.
that Colt 45 is fucking
Back
glove.
then
That's what
was,
it
was
is.
some good shit.
You can never have enough.
Like
Colt
Nirvana
45.
was fun live.
Yeah.
That was a good band. So
That would've
Pearl
been dope
Jam
to
live is
see.
great too. James Brown, there's been
Yeah.
Any two artists, any dead or alive, ever, all time, you can book them. Who's opening? Who's headlining?
probably Hendrix.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is opening? Michael Jackson? Who's opening for Jimi Hendrix?
Prince.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
Prince?
Yeah.
But I've seen a bunch of Prince shows. I never got to see.
No, I'm just saying. I
Jimmy.
think Prince wouldn't mind.
No, I would do Prince and Jimmy would
mind
be a
opening.
good show for sure.
Jimmy would be
Yeah,
a
they would probably
dream.
trade. You open Friday, I'll open Saturday.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that could
That'd
be
fucking
cool.
dope. God, that'd be a dream.
That's
That's a good one. Good
Mhm.
question.
I bet you the Doors would be interesting with Morrison. He is crazy as shit.
Yeah.
Janice. Obviously, I would take Jerry back at any
Yeah.
second.
Of course.
It's pretty much
Legend.
Jerry's fault I work here.
Yeah.
God knows how many of my bills he paid over the year. So, love to have him back in here.
Jerry.
Man, he ain't opening for nobody in the Warfield.
Jared opened for Jimmy.
Here? At his place? The house that... I don't think Jimmy would let Jerry open for Jimmy.
That's
Here,
That's
at
possible.
this place.
In this place, it's possible. Maybe Jimmy would open for Jerry, but
Yeah.
either direction, I don't think either one of them would mind.
Yeah, it'd be dope as fuck. Just being
Um,
cool to each other.
Pass the Colt 45 back
Would
and
have
forth.
liked to have seen, Bob Marley. I
Yeah.
didn't get a chance to see him.
That'd be cool. That'd be chill. Be real chill.
Janice.
I feel it.
I think Bob died before I was even alive.
He died in 83, right?
80, I think.
Yeah.
I was 83.
Something like that.
I think
Well, the tour, last tour was maybe in 80 or something. Yeah, so.
I got to see James Brown because my dad did Juneteenth. He was like fresh out of jail. James Brown was not good.
Not happening.
I saw a lot of James Brown shows.
This one was not the
on
best.
a good night, it was good shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet. He was fresh out. He wasn't in the best form.
He's
Put it
like,
that way.
Yeah, that was on the I Need Money tour.
Yeah.
I need money to.
Yeah.
I got to pay back.
broke.
Exactly.
No.
You're killing me. Any other questions?
What's that last one? We had one that we saved for the very
I'll
end.
say, yeah.
Hey,
Dex,
no,
you got
go ahead.
anything?
Have at it.
All right. This is question I had.
The ultimate question.
As an aspiring artist, how do you stay on the house's good side? Say they just got a show here and they want to make you guys happy.
First time here.
First time.
Also, I know, do most of them even care? Seems like manners is
It
not
depends.
very
The ones that pay
rampant.
attention,
Yeah, to make it a good show, make everybody happy. You know,
don't be a dick.
don't be a dick.
You know, don't.
Stay chill.
Yeah,
Is it really that simple?
It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
I mean, I spend a lot of time on the road too.
Yeah.
It's like,
Respect me, I respect you.
yeah, if you walk in and it's mutual respect,
Yeah.
pretty much. Like, don't walk in like with that diva bullshit
I feel
where you think you're better than everybody and snapping your fingers. Like, I don't fucking care. Tomorrow you're gonna be gone and somebody else is gonna
Yep.
be here.
We got somebody else.
You know, you act like that, then it's like, whatever. I'll be down there when it's time to settle. And
Yeah. No, I feel it. I feel it. Has there
doesn't make it fun for anybody. You know,
Yeah.
the crew's not having a good time. Your runner's not having a good time. Your production people aren't having a good time. You're not having a good time. It's just
that made me think of something.
Just be kind.
Yeah.
I guess Larry and the people that work behind the scenes don't mind doing their job.
Just be
Just
nice.
be kind when
chill.
you ask them to do stuff.
Show respect and you'll get it.
yeah. I mean, we're in it because we don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a big difference between like snapping your fingers and saying please.
Yeah.
You know, please will get you. I try and tell this to people that I'm talking to all the time at shows. Like, when they call me to talk to you, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you want something, polite will get you so much further. Like, if you say please, I may let you dance naked across the stage. But if you come at me like,
Yeah.
He
fuck,
said may.
you know, fuck you, then it's no fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. Fuck off. I
You
feel
know,
it.
there's 2,450 other people I got to deal with. You can get the fuck out. Like,
I feel it.
but yeah, polite is that. Unfortunately, has seemed to really
Yeah.
gone away.
That's what I was saying.
Shit.
Like
It's in high
that
demand.
whole millennial thing is more like a me-lennial thing. It's all about
Yikes.
me.
Yikes.
Me,
You know, me. And that's like what I was saying about the K-pop thing. Like, it's just like bitch,
Yeah, just
bitch.
whining
I
about
didn't get my
everything.
way.
Yeah.
This isn't fair.
My daddy spent $500 on this ticket.
Life's not fair.
Listen, you just gotta live, motherfucker.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's like you get on an airplane and you bought your shit in advance and it was $90, and the
Yeah.
guy sitting next to you bought it yesterday and it was $2,000, and he's in the middle seat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's fucked. It happens.
Shit.
You know, here's
It
a
Live,
happens.
motherfucker.
let me buy you a drink.
Yeah,
I'm not-
right.
Fuck, sorry, dude. But yeah, just polite will get you like everywhere.
That's dope. That's dope. Here's a quick bonus question. Has anybody ever canceled minute of the show and you guys were like scrambling to find somebody else or something? Like canceled day of?
We didn't. I've had one. I can't remember which band it was, but you can't really just go swap anybody in.
Yeah. So what do you
You just
fucking lose it?
put the sign up there and go sorry. I've
Yeah.
had people get sick.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah, my fourth or fifth show, I worked at the Regency. The guy was ill, and we're there, and they're
Like
like,
setting
oh,
up?
show's canceled. Yeah.
Damn.
Yo.
yeah. I've had I forget who it was, but there was one where they were like, yeah, his throat's fucked. He just can't sing.
Damn.
We tried to see if we could push it all in, and they didn't tell us no till an hour before doors. So there's nothing you can do.
Damn.
At that point, anybody, I mean, even emails aren't going to get to a lot of
Josh.
people.
You can never have enough. Cold 45.
He is not driving.
Like
Are you even
I live
walking?
2 blocks from here. Fuck you guys.
You can get a sponsorship at this rate. That's good.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to do here.
Sponsored
Colt
by
45 Scholarship Fund.
Right there. All right.
Yikes.
All right. So,
Do you want to sip a Colt 45, Larry?
No, I'm good.
are you sure? Looks real appetizing, doesn't it?
I've had enough of that to last my lifetime. I'm cool.
Me too.
Yeah, I have not had any, and I'm trying to keep it that
Yeah,
way.
keep that streak alive.
Nah, I'll have a little bit, Josh.
Take a
Once
bit.
I finish, I finish.
Don't
my
No,
beer.
let him die by himself.
I think we're done
Don't
with
make
Larry,
me
though,
drink
right?
over it,
We
yeah.
got anything else?
Oh, it's
Nah, it's pretty good.
really fun, actually. I appreciate you a
Yeah,
lot.
thank you. I
Larry.
really
Thanks a
didn't
lot.
think you'd
Anytime.
want to come
That was
on.
really
but
cool. Yeah, that was really cool.
Larry Lebowski, ladies and gentlemen.
We are honored to have you as a first guest, honestly.
The
Right
biggest
on.
Larry
Lebowski.
Honored to be here.
Lebowski. Fucking stupid. George.
All right.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.